Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Path of Exile 2, and in this video I'm going to talk about the world map, the icons, all the stuff that you can see on that map, and then I'm going to talk briefly about the quest too. How can you see that you did a quest or you didn't do a quest, because that's important, because if you miss stuff, and you can miss stuff, because if you don't do all the mini bosses that you need to do for, let's say, the +2 passive points, you don't have them. For me, I already did that a couple of times that I need to go back. So it's very important that you know that. Another thing is buffs is very good. The trials to get your Ascendancy, the coins you need to have, the ultimatum trials you need to have. So let's get started. So first of all, how do you open the world map with you? So if you are not sure what keybinds are used for a certain screen, there is something that is in Path of Exile 2 that was in Path of Exile 1 too. You just click here at the bottom on this and you will see everything. This is very handy. If you think about something, damn, how do I need to open that? Just come here, check it out. Here is everything. So you can see world screen is you. So now I'm going to show you guys the map. So you got 3 acts, 3 normal and 3 cruel. The questing is the same, but the drops are not the same. So always remember that in cruel the buffs are a little bit higher for the permanent buffs. But first I'm going to show you guys something. So if you play to the game, or if you are still playing to the acts, what you need to do is at the end, or if you do it, if you want to go to a next act, check your quest. So there are side quests, and you just do it simply here. So you can see simply by clicking here at the top, you can see right away all the quest complete and the quest that is not complete. So I still need to do this one, probably need to talk with the guy, I forgot that. So do that. So you just hover over everything and be sure that you do everything, because for some side quests you get passive points too. So I'm now here, I need to do a couple still in Cruel 2. So that's very important, just click on it. Then another thing. So you will see on your map a lot of icons, and by the way, the guy that designed this system, if I was the boss, I fire him, because it's not a good system. It's half of the time you cannot see what is happening. You got layers in the areas. Sometimes you don't even know where you need to be. So it's not really good executed. There need to be a lot of more colors in this system to see really good what did I do, what didn't I do. So first of all, what do all those icons mean? Very simple. You click here at the top left. So you can see what it means. So the skull rare monster encounter, boss encounter with upgrades, very important. So if you got a plus on it, do it, because that's very important. Most of the time that are skill points or a permanent buff. Then you can I do this? Okay. Then you see this icon is act boss encounter, and then a notable chest. What is that? A shrine, or you will find a special chest over there with a ring. Most of the time it's not that great, but if you want to do it, just do it. And then a notable item, that's just the same. You will not find very good stuff here. Until now I did most of them and I never found really something good. So this is what you see here, and this is, so you got a pin, that's the quest location where you need to go. So I still need to do here a quest. If I go to the act where I'm going now, it's very handy. Sometimes it's hard. If you are a new guy in a new area and the quest say you need to go to there, yeah, it's not easy to see. Now I can see right away. So, and can I click, by the way, on this? So the Trial of Corruption is here. So you hover over this pin and the Trial of Corruption is here, and then I need to go to here. With this pin you can see right away where you need to be. And then there are other things here too, so this is your current location, but check this out. Okay, so then the next, how can you see that you did already do something? So if it is grayed out, you did it. That does not mean that you cannot repeat it, because bosses you can repeat. If you just reset the area, you can repeat it. Another thing that you can see is, so this sounds really crazy that I'm saying that, but it's not that easy to see where you need to go. So if you hover over an icon, you can see where you can travel. take it from me, there are, like later on in Act 2, where I'm at the moment, there are areas where you got 2-3 levels. So if you want to go to a certain area, for example, I want to go to this area, this is now simple. But they are saying, for example, here this. So this is a beautiful area. So the Lost City. So you can see here is a lot of stuff. And this shrine got 3 levels. So that's something that you can see here. But always follow the lines that they draw. So if you are not sure how you need to go somewhere, so I want to come to this, or I want to come to the Lost City, so I need to start here. I need to come, so this is a starting point, then cat is going to here, I need to come to here, and then I can come to here. So always follow the arrows. Then you most of the time know where you need to go. So, and then another thing. So you can see here, that's what they say, this is important. So these are things that are going to give a buff that you can keep the entire time. So you can see, if you hover over it, this was giving me 10% to cold resistance. Here is another one, this is a very famous one, plus 20 to maximum life. But if you go now to Act 1, you can do it again, by the way, and this is giving plus 8% increased maximum life. So be sure that you do it, and this boss I didn't do yet. That's really strange. So here you can see it. So I still need to do this boss in Act 1 Cruel, because it's not grayed out. There is one chest that I still need to do here too. So that's how you need to see it, guys. So if it is grayed out, you cannot do it again. But of course, you can redo the bosses. So here I still need to do some notable loot too. So you can see they are saying it here. So the boss is marked with this. This is a boss encounter, and if you got this one, this is an act boss. So you can see it here. This is the act boss from Act 1. So how do you need to do it over and over again? So I will show it now where I am. So for example, I want to farm here a boss. What is good? Maybe I want to do the twins here. So you can see it here, and before I forgot, this is important too. So you guys saw here. So you will see here, if there is an icon, what is it called, a tunnel or something, that is a rare monster encounter with the Jin Barya. This too, a boss encounter with the Jin Barya. So what does that mean? It will drop this. So I will show you guys that. You can only do it once. The drop is only once, but you can keep doing the boss. Always remember that. You will get the trial invitation, and the trial invitation is to get your Ascendancy points. So if you still need to do the trial invitation, so you can see the number of trials here 2, that means Ascendancy point 3 and 4. 1, that means Ascendancy point 1 and 2. So I need to get now my 5th and 6th, so I need to get number of trials 3. So I don't have any trial that I can do at the moment to get my 5th and 6th. So I need to play a little bit further, probably Act 3 Cruel, and I'm going to find Jin Barja over there. But you cannot farm it always at the same position. I think a little bit later in the game it's possible, but here you can see that here are the twins. You can do that one time, you get 2 of those coins, or 1 of that coin, but if you come later back, you are not going to get it back. So be sure that you keep those invitations for the trial. Okay, so the next step. So there is something that is important. So now we know what icons are doing, but there is something that you need to watch. So for example, you don't know, or you just saw something that is not grayed out. So let me have a look over here, this one. So I had a problem with this. Always hover over the icon that you still need to do, and the icon will say where you need to find it. This is cat. So cat is this. So don't go further to the Lost City. You need to stay in cat to get this. That's very important. So because I know this is like I said, the guy that made this need to be fired. This is like you think by yourself, okay, it can drop everywhere. No, you need to read what is here. Just the same. So I didn't say that yet, but you guys can see here what does that icon means. that is that you got, under this icon, you got more areas. So if I click here on the Lost City, you will see this is a trader passage. Here is the Lost City, and you will see I can go from the Lost City, I can go to the buried shrines. But then here you see a lot of stuff. So if you see now, here I got the boss. This is in the buried shrines. But the buried shrines, they got a couple of layers. And that's something that you cannot see. So you need to just come here and go down. So, but you can see you need to be in the buried shrines. Just the same for this one. This is in the Lost City. So don't try to find Galeria in the buried shrines because it's in the Lost City area. Then this chest is in the Lost City. Then you click here on this elemental offering is in the buried shrines once again. And so on. It's not that simple because I know people are going to think, yeah, this is here, so it's in the Lost City. No. You need to hover over the icon, otherwise you will not know that. So it's very complicated for a very simple system, but that's how you need to do it. And how can you know where you are? You just open your mini map and you will read it here. So this need to be the same then on the map, what it's saying. So if I want to go now, let's say I go to this one. So yeah, or I go to the Lost City. Can I go to the Lost City? I will go to the Lost City. So you always need to open your map and be sure that you're in the right one. So now I'm here in the Lost City. Here you can read it. If I go now to the buried shrine, here will be buried shrine. Be always sure that's right. Because sometimes you can be somewhere else and you don't notice it and you're just farming somewhere for a boss that is not in that area. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. It's not a simple system, but always be sure that everything is grayed out. And always be sure that you hover over the icon and check where it is. It will be never somewhere else. It will be always in that area. That was for me the biggest thing. That was a problem for me, the biggest problem, because I was running around like a chicken without a head. But I hope that this video helps you guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye bye.